Welcome to Math is Easy, step by step. So we're continuing on working on some of the GED type of math assessment questions. And I'm just going to dive right on in here. What is the value of 6 times x minus 3 or plus a negative 3 times y squared when x equals 10 and y equals negative 3? A, negative 13. B, 7. C, 33. Or D, 13. So here in this particular problem, you're going to want to substitute the value of 10 for x everywhere you see x. Here it's just there's just one value. And the value of y, negative 3, everywhere you see y. And you're going to simplify following PEMDAS, or order of operations. Okay, so that is the introduction to this particular video. And hey, I just wanted to, I'm going to start doing this as often as I can remember, try to give you some things that you can search on the internet. Okay, I'm not going to advocate for any in particular search engine. You can just search on your own, the internet. Some of the things that would help you in practicing this particular skill that I'm going to go over and show you how to do would be the following, right? You want to look for worksheets with answers, okay? With answers. Why? So you can check and make sure you're doing it correctly. All right, there's no point in doing it and not being able to check your answer and to know, well, am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? The second thing you want to keep in mind is when you're working these problems and you're doing this step by step on a paper, right? You don't want to write super, super small so you can't see your mistake. The more you spot your mistake each time, you're going to recognize what you did wrong, and you're going to get better and better and better at these skills. So pretty soon you'll recognize your mistakes right off the bat, possibly, like maybe you've seen in some of my videos. And it just makes you a better math, uh, better makes you better at understanding the skills when it comes to mathematics. And another thing, when you can spot your mistakes, you're very, very, very close to possibly mastering a skill, or at least understanding what it is that you're working on at the very least. So those are some really good signs. Look for simplifying expressions using substitution. Worksheets with answers, right? So if you want to practice the skills I'm going to go over today, go ahead and check that out. You want to watch some of my videos on simplifying the expression. All right. Exponent rules, right? I've gone over a bunch of exponent rules, okay? Adding and subtracting integers, right? What are integers? Positive and negative numbers or values. Also, PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. She had some beans last night, and this morning she got some really, really heavy gas. Okay? That's just a funny way to remember. Parentheses, then exponents, multiply, divide, add, and subtract. I'll get into that a little bit later in my part 2 video. And that represents the order of operations, the kind of the mental thinking of what you want to do with each step, right? You're looking for parentheses first, then exponents, then multiply or divide, then finally add or subtract. With every math problem you work on, right? So it's super, 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 super important. All right, so we will solve this particular problem by substitution following PEMDAS. Again, that's the order of operation. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. There's a way to remember the order of operations if you're struggling. Of course, you can also look up any of these 4 on the internet, worksheets with answers, and that will help you increase your knowledge, skills, and abilities when it comes to mathematics. Remember, math is easy. Take it step by step. Stay tuned for part 2. I'm going to go through and show you how to simplify and select the correct answer. Thank you for joining me. Math is easy. Take it step by step. If you like these videos, follow, like, and share. Thank you for your time and your tips, your gifts, your stars. Thank you.